Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle something that will make your English sound so much more natural and fluent. We're talking about tag questions. Now, I know, they might seem a little tricky, but I promise, by the end of this, you're going to be using them like a pro. Okay, let's get right into it.
See what I did there? That little question at the end, aren't you? That's a tag question. You hear these things all the time in everyday conversations, in movies, everywhere. They're this really cool and simple tool that basically turns a statement into a quick little question to keep the conversation going.
So what's the official definition? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a mini question that you tag onto the end of a statement. Its main job is just to check if the other person agrees with you or to confirm something. You know, like, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?
But why should you even bother using them?
Well, trust me, they're not just some boring grammar rule. They're actually a super useful social tool. You can use them to check info you're not totally sure about, or to invite someone to share their opinion. You can even use them to make a comment sound a little bit softer, a little less direct. It's all about connecting with people.
Okay, if you only remember one thing from our whole chat today, make it this. There's one golden rule that works for almost every single tag question, and it is so simple. All you have to do is think opposite.
So, what do I mean by think opposite? It's really this easy. If your main sentence is positive, your tag question has to be negative. Like, the music is very loud, isn't it? See? Positive, then negative. And it works the other way too. If your statement is negative, the tag flips and becomes positive. He isn't here, is he? It's like a balancing act.
All right, we've got the golden rule down. But how do you actually build the tag? What words do you use? Let's break it down. It's really just a simple two-step recipe.
So, step one, you need to find the special helping verb in your sentence. These are words like is, are, have, will, can. Now, what if there isn't one, like in the sentence, you like coffee? No problem. That's when you bring in a form of do. Then, step two is a piece of cake. You just make that verb the opposite. Remember, positive to negative, negative to positive, and then add the pronoun. That's it.
Let's look at this in action so it really clicks. If you have the verb be, like in it's cold, the tag just uses that same verb, isn't it? Simple. For a sentence without a helping verb, like you like coffee, we pull in do, don't you? For the past tense, like they left, we use did, didn't they? You start to see the pattern, right? The tag just mirrors the verb from the main clause.
Okay, so far so good, right? The system is pretty logical. But, well, you know English. It just loves its little exceptions, doesn't it? There are a few special cases that kind of break the rules. Let's go over them now so they don't catch you by surprise.
Let's run through the most common ones. First up, probably the strangest one of all. When you say I am, the tag is aren't I. So I am late, aren't I? I know, it feels a little weird, but that's the correct way. Next, for any suggestion that starts with let's, the tag is always shall we, as in let's go out, shall we? For commands, like open the window, you can make it more polite by adding will you. And finally, for used to, we always use did. He used to live here, didn't he?
Okay, this one is a bit of a clever trick. Some words can make your entire sentence negative without ever using the word not. I'm talking about words like never, nobody, hardly. Because these words already carry a negative meaning, you just follow the golden rule and give them a positive tag. Let's look at this example. The word nobody makes the whole statement negative. So what does our rule say? The tag has to be positive. Have they? And here's another great tip. For words like nobody, somebody, everyone, the pronoun in the tag is always they. All right, we've nailed the grammar. We've got the words. But there is one more piece of the puzzle that is absolutely crucial, and it has nothing to do with writing. It's all about the sound. The way your voice goes up or down at the end, your intonation, can completely change the meaning.
Okay, listen closely because this is so important. If your voice goes down at the end of the tag, like, terrible weather, isn't it? You're not actually asking a question. You're just making a comment, and you're pretty sure the other person will agree with you. But if your voice goes up, you haven't seen this movie, have you? Then it becomes a real, genuine question. You're actually asking for information. And there you have it. You've got the main rule, you know about the tricky exceptions, and you have the secret of intonation. You have every tool you need to start using tag questions and sound fantastic. Let's just do a super quick recap of the main points.
So, remember this. 1. Always think opposite. Positive statement, negative tag. Negative statement, positive tag. 2. Use the helping verb or bring in do. 3. Keep an eye out for those few special cases, like I am, aren't I? And finally, your voice is key. A falling tone means you expect agreement, and a rising tone means you're asking a real question.
That was pretty simple, wasn't it? Honestly, the best way to get really good at this is to just start listening for them. And then, take a deep breath and try using one yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and now it's your turn to go out and practice.